All right. Call on La, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Takwadash, Yahweh being who people call God, Yahweh Shai being who people call Jesus. All right. Double honors to the apostles. Salutations over that are over the Great Millstone Church, as well as to the elder bishop. Salutations on down to the rest of the elders in Akim. Also, are the branches hold forth this true word of life. So yeah, getting into this, just coming back with another lesson for the day. Uh, Ultimately another series, but which would be, one of the lessons, Lord will, for the day, and that's dealing with the things. Uh, pretty much something I've been meditating on for some months now, but um, things that won't be in the kingdom of heaven, things that won't be allowed in the kingdom of heaven. All right, and it's so many things that come to mind. It only makes sense to pretty much make this, as you may see in the description, an outline, somewhat of an outline, because I'm sure many would have things they realize that won't be in the kingdom of heaven. But this, because of that, will probably go more than likely be a series we'll do, you know, uh, if the Lord will, moving forward every week. But yeah, man. And it pretty much it goes into a series that used to be done, which was called non-elect traits. It's kind of similar to that, but in this particular one, man, we're gonna be dealing with things that won't be things that won't be in the kingdom to come / the kingdom of heaven. Cigarettes, all right, cigarettes / smoking. That's just the first thing that came to my mind. All right, um, today, you know, so we could just kick it off without any further ado. Let's get it. If you brothers got scripture, go ahead. Um, if not, I got something in mind.
I got some real
Go
quick.
ahead. Yep. You got scripture. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 65 and 17. For behold, I create a new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come into mind. So, like the brother brought up cigarettes and smoking, it says
Yep.
the former shall not come into mind, because the Lord's going to create a new heavens and a new earth in this kingdom. There won't be no smoking and no cigarettes, none of that crap. You ain't gotta walk and teach and be in the spirit and do anything like that, and somebody come by smoking some funky cigarette. That former shall not be remembered no more, because the Lord created a new heavens and a new earth.
Yeah, and that's manifold. On one level is dealing with, uh, which is how this is going to be able to be. Pretty much the powers that be no longer ruling. The people that you see rule the earth right now no longer ruling. All right. Let's go to Sirach 10 to prove that real quick. Let's go to the book of Ecclesiastes 10 and start at 1. The point, but I think will be in 4, just to prove that, because
I got it.
heavens is synonymous with a few things. Is spiritual talk, but you got it.
There's a Sirach 1, 10 and 1. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
So we dealing with man right here, right? So you got to understand, man can be likened unto the heavens. When you go to Revelation, the 12th chapter, tell you that. All right, let's get that real quick.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there's Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. It says, therefore, rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
Yeah, now we know heavens don't rejoice. They don't have parties. You know what I'm saying? They so forth and so on. They don't do that. But go ahead.
Yep. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea."
Right. So it's telling you, it's telling you right there. It's two. It's heavens is manifold. All right. Heavens is manifold. All right. So in one level it said, "Rejoice, ye heavens," and then it said, so it's talking about people. It's men. You know, man that is in a or about to be in a high and lofty estate. You know, and then because and so that's that because it says, "Rejoice, ye heavens." Right? Why is it calling men heavens? Because they are in a high and a lofty estate. All right. And before we keep going on that, let's get this scripture real quick. Um, shit. This is yeah, Ephesians 2:6. My brother can grab that, or I can get it.
I got it.
You got it.
Ephesians 2:6 says, "And hath raised us up together."
See, it has raised us up together. See, has raised us up to where? Go ahead.
Us up together and made us sit together in
See,
heaven.
and made us. Made who made us? The Israelites. All right, us so-called Negroes, meaning it's taking us out of our low estate, our cursed estate by the Yahweh Shah shed in his blood to where the new covenant can be ratified to where, if we endure unto the end, we can enter into it. All right, the fullness of it. But that's what's going to happen to all Jake regardless, because it says in Hebrews 8, he's made a new covenant with the house of Israel and the house of Judah. All right. But it's going to kick off with those that are enduring to the end, the elect. And what does that go into? What does that look like? Well, when Yahweh Shah come back, he's come to set up heaven on earth. And he's come to rule and rule with those that believed in him. You know what I'm saying? Before he got back, which, believe it or not, is the so-called Negroes, African Americans, West Indians, so-called Native American Indians, so-called Latinos, because the Israelites predominantly found amongst these people and they scattered abroad. But that's what he's coming to do. All right, so that's what the new covenant starts off with, is actually a dominion. You know what I'm saying? And that's what ultimately this means when it says he's raised us up. You see that? Because of that, it's going to have us ruling in the world to come. It's made us rulers now. And it's brought these people who were once in a high and lofty estate, um, and still are, down. And we read that in Sirach 10, but you got it.
Ephesians 2:6, "And hath raised us up together and made us sit together in heavenly places in Yahweh Shah Mashiach."
See? So now we're set up. We're in the power seat. That's what that's going into. All right. Because we was damn shit. We've been brought low. All right. It tell you that when you go to Sirach in the 11th chapter. Check this out. It says Sirach 11:5. It says, "Many kings have sat down upon the ground, and one that was never thought of had worn the crown." See that? So there it is. So let me read it again. It says many. Matter of fact, let's start. That's heavy. Let's start at 4. "Boast not of thy clothing and raiment, and exalt not thyself in the day of honor." See that? And that's who? Esau. That's a so-called white man. That's the people who are in the heavens now that are in a high, lofty estate. Uh, Matter of fact, spirit rolling. We just jump there real quick. Then we're gonna get back to the point. There's Isaiah 14, and This is I'm gonna start at 12. It says, yeah, it says, how art thou? It says, matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 11. Yeah, let's start at 9. It says, hell from, and you know what? Yeah. Let's start here. Let's see. Let's start at 7. All right. It says the whole earth is at rest, right? And it's quiet. They break forth into singing. What is this talking about? This talking about when Yahweh shall come back and manifest what we talking about. When he come to set us up. You see what I'm saying? But we already know he's coming to do that, which is why the brother Mahar is reading what he reading. Finish that, Mahar. Take it from top.
Yep. Revelation chapter 12 and verse 9. It says, no, it's like Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore, rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
See? Go ahead.
It says,
So you
woe
know,
to
so
the inhabitants.
why? Why? Because we know what the Lord just did. The brother just read it. See that? We finna be in the power seat. We about to be ruling. It's already done. You can read it one more time, Tazabah. That's Ephesians.
Ephesians.
Yep.
Ephesians 2 and 6, and hath raised us up together and made us sit together in heavenly places in Yahweh Mashiach.
Yeah, and what's in heaven? The throne. See that? The dictatorship. That's what heavens is also used to represent. It says in Psalms, the Lord's throne is in heaven, and his throne is what? Is prepared, is prepared for judgment. Matter of fact, we read that really quick. And justice. All right. To make this clear. All right. This is matter of fact. Said thy throne is thy habitation. Let me get it real quick. Yeah, Psalms 89 and 14. It says, Woo. Let's start at 13. Thou has a mighty arm. Thou has a mighty arm, strong is thy hand, and high is thy right hand. Talking about Yahweh Shah. This is why he was able to bring us up high, because he's up high. Justice and judgment are the habitation of thy throne. See that? And where is the throne, the Lord's throne at? It's in heaven. Let's go back, get that real quick. This is Psalms. Matter of fact, we was reading that. What's that? Psalms 139. I'm gonna read this one. It says Psalms 103 and 19. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, hath prepared his throne in the heavens, and his kingdom ruleth over all. So that's a key scripture we're gonna come back to. So when you go back to Psalms 83 and 14, justice and judgment are the habitation of thy throne. See that? So the Lord's throne, it's in the realm. The environment of it, what it's subjected to, is what? Justice and judgment. All right. And where is it at? Is in the heavens. So when you're said to be in the heavens, matter of fact, somebody get that real quick. Isaiah 57. We're gonna keep reading that Sirach 10 and then that Revelation 12. And we're gonna get back into it. But it's key to understand this, you know. Psalms Isaiah 59 and jump to verse, I want to say it's 15. Yep.
Yeah, you got it right.
Isaiah 59 and 15 says, yeah, truth faileth, and he that departeth from evil maketh himself a prey.
Yeah, that's the world we live in. Go ahead. That's this earth through this current rulership. Why? Because the current rulership is a wicked rulership. It's a kingdom of death. It's ran by the wicked, the so-called white man. And that's what Isaiah 14 is getting into. But get to the point. You got it.
And the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment.
Ooh. Now, why would it displease him that there is no judgment? As if someone's on the throne. See that? As if somebody's in the heavens. Because it says his throne is what? Prepared for judgment and justice, right? But where is that throne at? It's in heaven. So why would he be displeased if there's no judgment and justice that go forth? Because every rulership is likened unto they're pretty much they're raised up to the heavens. They're exalted. They sit on high. See that? So these people are likened unto the heavens. So when it says he's gonna make a new heaven and a new earth, what is he talking about? He's gonna make a new rulership. That's what you're getting into. And then that's gonna lead into things being ran how they supposed to, the air being clean, the earth being renewed, no more recycling. That's what it's getting into. And that's what we reading, but you can finish.
Continues to the next verse.
Did you finish?
Yeah, I have finished 15.
Isaiah 57 and 15?
59 and 15.
No, 57.
I had 57. You said 59 and then 15.
No, that's what I did. That's my bad. Come on.
59,
That's the spirit, though. No, that's the spirit. That's completely the spirit, man. That's crazy. So we're gonna keep that one too. Go ahead.
All right, we get that on there. This is Isaiah 57 and
Matter
15.
of fact, since you read it, just go ahead and go to 16. Just gonna prove was everything that's been said.
To Isaiah 57 and 16. For I will not contend forever. Neither will I be always wroth.
Where you at?
Isaiah 57 and 16.
No. Go back and continue in 16. Where you was at?
Oh, 59?
Yeah.
Okay. Isaiah 59 and 16. He saw that there was no man.
And he saw, right, that there was no man. See? He saw there was no man. Go ahead.
And he saw that there was no man and wondered that there was no intercessor.
Right. Nobody to intervene, nobody to, come forth. First of all, you got a man already ruling. You got the earth being in this state, people being preyed on, so forth and so on, subject to all type of wickedness, trying to do the right thing, speaking the right thing, and made out to be evil, and as if you're speaking the wrong thing. So you already got that, the powers that be allowing that to go on. But then he looked and said he seen nobody to intervene, no intercessor. All right. And now who would that be talking about? Let's get that word intercessor too.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, the word in the Hebrew is bagah. And it says to encounter, meet, reach, entreat, make intercession. It says to meet, light upon, to join. Let me see. It says to cause, to entreat, to make entreaty, to interpose, to reach the mark.
Get the word in the Google. Get intercession.
Yeah.
This thing flowing. Let me jump there.
Yeah, this in the Google, the word intercession.
Intercess is what it said. That was one of them, right?
Yeah, intercess was one of them. Yep.
Come on.
Intercessor. And the Google says a
So
person.
when you I got something real quick. When you get into intercession, this is on the Wikipedia says intercess refers to the act of intercession, which is the act of praying on behalf or others or against or asking a saint to pray for oneself or others. It involves interceding between two or more between see that between two or more parties, often through prayers or uh petitions. So basically it was nobody to you could pretty much say intervene for the purpose of what? Standing up. You see that? No one stood up for against this. All right. You got it if you had something else.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. It just says a person who intervenes on behalf of another, especially by prayer.
Okay, let's get the word intervene.
Yeah. So intervene, the word intervene. Intervene. It says cause. It says come between so as to prevent or alter a result or course of events.
See, no one was there to change how things was going. So this talking about who? Someone that needs to. Somebody that obviously will. Obviously getting into who? Obviously the Lord, man. You got it, talk about. You keep going.
Okay.
Yep.
Isaiah 59. I had pulled it up too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, overview, and it adds some stuff. And it reads, an intercessor is someone who prays on behalf of another person or group, acting as a mediator or advocate before God.
Right. That's pretty much what the one I read. But yeah, that's good. It says the word mediator, so that make it more clear. But yeah, someone that just supposed to step in and stand up, go against to pretty much the last things that Mahar just read was good, which because it said to change the course of events. The Lord don't like how this is going, so He asks for somebody that, or is looking for somebody that could change how things were going. The course of events, because the way it's going, this earth will be it's gonna be destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't gonna be no righteous people left, and everybody gonna be subject to evil and wickedness. But go ahead.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is start. All right. Isaiah 59 and 16. And he saw that there was no man and wondered that there was no intercessor.
Mm.
Therefore his arm brought salvation to him.
Talking about who? It's talking about Yahweh Shah. All right. It's talking about Yahweh Shah, man. Go ahead.
And his righteousness, it sustained him.
Y'all need to throw y'all garments on, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It sustained him, for he put on righteousness as a breastplate and an helmet of salvation upon his head.
See that? So that's talking about who? Yahweh Shah. Getting ready to do what? Change things. You got it. Through what? Through war. When he comes back. See that? And we know that. That's why he says, rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Why? Because the brother Tazabah, he read what? He read Ephesians 2, where it said what? The Lord has made us to sit, in high places. You see that? So he's put us in that power seat now. The Lord already declared he's going to take these people down. You see that? Which is why there are cigarettes on the damn earth. Which is why the air is polluted. All right, you got it.
Okay. Going back, Isaiah 59 and 17. For he put on righteousness as a breastplate and a helmet of salvation upon his head. And he put on the garments of vengeance for clothing.
To that.
And
That's it. That's crazy. Go ahead.
And was clad with zeal as a cloak.
Yep. Go ahead.
According to their deeds, Accordingly, he will repay
Mm.
fury to his adversaries.
Now, who's the fury? Who's the adversary? Those that's currently in the power seat. See that? Esau.
It says he will repay fury to his adversaries, recompense to his enemies.
Letting all this go on. That's why this is serious. It's things that's not supposed to be going on. That's allowed or going and that's allowed in this kingdom. Obviously going on in this kingdom. That's what's going on. So that's what it really means that he gonna make new heavens and new earth. You ain't getting new heavens. First of all, why is the sky messed up? Let's start there. Why is the air polluted? You know what I'm saying? Why is the ground cursed? But go ahead, y'all got it.
I was saying that's the Job 9:24. The earth. Let me
Yeah, and the earth comes with what?
The people and everything of it.
But dealing with the topic, what does it come with to where it makes cigarettes relevant? It come with air. The earth come with a sky. Skies are on the earth. And guess what? Heavens are on the earth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when Esau even told on himself, didn't he teach? Don't he teach? There's a such thing as outer space.
Yeah.
Now, when you look at the globe, right? Look at it from an area of from an outer space picture. I'll pull a picture up, or somebody could pull a picture up on their phone, just throw it up. But nonetheless, don't they show the Earth sitting in outer space? You see that?
Yeah.
So where the hell is the sky at we look at? It's on the Earth. See that? So the Earth comes with skies, aka what? Heavens, the Shemayim. And he can't reach the third sky, the third heaven. He can only reach the second. So this nigga done polluted the heavens. He done polluted the first heaven and the first sky. How? Because he's in the heaven, meaning he's in the power seat. He's exalted himself to heaven. All right. Brother's got a picture.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it pulled up right now.
Yeah, just a damn like a orbit, constellation. Uranus, Saturn, all that crap, Earth. You look at all those planets. You just need a simple picture. You can throw it up on your phone, man.
I'll just use this.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
See that? Don't he teach this? See that? So if the whole Earth, which we're on, is sitting, floating outside, right, in outer space, right, with all that air and sky around it, where is our sky at? It's on the Earth. And that sky is known in the Bible as a heaven. See that? So there you go. That's good, bro. Let's get it. So we keep going.
Isaiah 59:18.
Mm-hmm.
According to their deeds, accordingly he will repay.
Why? Because y'all in the power seat to stop all this, to prevent all this, but they got things like cigarettes and shit going on. But we'll get there. Go ahead and finish your verse, bro, Mahar. That Revelation 12:12. We could drop that. Check this out. This is gonna prove it. Start at 11.
Yeah, Revelation chapter 12 and 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony.
I'm sorry. Start at 8. Let's start at 7 because it's gonna break down what Bakar read 7 through 8.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's on Revelation chapter 12 and 7. It says, and there was war in heaven.
See, war in what? Heaven, meaning in the Greek, Arnos, the sky. Watch this. Keep going.
It says, Michael, Ka'ala, and his angels fought against the dragon, and the
Because
dragon fought.
why are they warned? Because it's a fight over the power seat, right? Esau trying to fight to keep his power. Because he know he in power. That's why it reads in Revelation 20 and verse what's that? 20 and no, that's actually Revelation 12 too. No, that's not 12. That's he knew that he had but a short time. Is that 20, 20, 22, 20?
I thought that's 12.
No, that's in 12.
That's
That's
it?
yeah,
I
that's in
think it's
12.
another one too. Yeah, jump there real quick.
Yeah, Revelation chapter 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Right. That's what I'm thinking of. Revelation 20 and 3. It says, I'm gonna actually start at 3. Yeah, 3. And cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. Right. And what's one of the things he deceive people with? Fucking cigarettes. Why do people smoke cigarettes? They think they get something out of it. That's a high level deceit. Yeah, shit, witchcraft.
And then they know that it's harming their bodies, but they say I can't stop.
And they got chemicals in them to where people's hormones believe it.
Exactly.
Like their body, like, nah, I need it. He got it to where your body, like, nah, you need it. You got it.
They become basically addicted to it,
Right.
because of them chemicals. Like, you talk to like somebody who like actively smoke, like the brother Bacardi said, like these mothers know that's horrible for them. They know it's harmful, but for whatever reason in their minds, they can't put that shit down.
And it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. That's how it's definitely witchcraft and that shit. You know, this is, and remember, they got to get those patches, those little,
little nicotine patches trying to quit, but it's still it's the same. It's still the same thing because it's just inject you a different way. Well, it's one a nicotine patch.
You got shorties out here smoking cigarettes, squares, Lucy's. Ain't gonna be no Lucy's in the kingdom of heaven, man. In the kingdom to come.
Square.
And then a lot of our people smoke cigarettes like crazy. So that's why so many of them gonna die, because the Lord can't reach them. Because why? Their body is defiled. They're a defiled temple. You know what I'm saying? So, which I know we're gonna get there, but just so we keeping people attention span. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, that's why it ain't gonna be no dang well, I'll save it. But let me finish this. This is Revelation 20 and 3. It says, and after that, right, he must be loosed a little season. So when you read that same verse 12 one more time, you got it.
Yeah, Revelation chapter 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Salaki. Goddamn Satan distracting. But anyway, so yeah, man. So that's how he know. He know that he got a short time, man. It's because he said he gotta be loose for a little season. So guess what? He's going hard, man. He mad, he pissed, he in his feelings. These devils know exactly that they're exalted to the heavens. Why you think he paint his image in the heavens? That's what it's going into. Somebody pull up somebody just type 24 elders with Jesus Christ and then throw it on the screen. Long shot. You know what I'm saying? Jake don't understand how simple this is. Like, it's plain, but it's depth. It's very rich. The information that's been given to us for a reason. 24 elders with Jesus Christ. And then you can finish reading Mahar in that 8th verse through I think it's 10.
So like this. What you got? Right?
Yeah, that's it. Let's get Jesus on there. Somebody throw Jesus Christ up here. Oh, yeah, grab Jesus. Oh, you need a better one. We need faces. Yeah, that's good. Another one. Jake, and then Jake needed like this. See that?
Mm-hmm.
What else you got? Scroll through them. There's a point I'm making. All right, start right there. Go to that blue one with that blue back. Or you can go to that gold one. Yep. You can click that blue back or that gold one. It's like in the middle next to that big face. You can do both of them. So you got that right there, right? Look what's behind him. That's the heavens. You see that? So Esau done painted himself and declared himself to be in the heavens. How you think he able to do this? Because it's his kingdom. He's literally running things. He can do that if he wants to. It's that simple. It's that plain. Go to the other one, Babu Shah. That's him. That ain't God. That's him. But how does he have the power to tell people he in heaven? Because he is. That's what it means on one level to be in heaven. And the brother was breaking this down. You know, the brother Arwan. You know, this is one of the many layers of it. But nonetheless, the Bama camp, the GMS Alabama branch. So you see that? So this nigga done painted himself in the heavens. Why? Because he is in the heavens. So heavens is manifold. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's many heavens. You got something more?
Yeah.
Come on. Simple, man. Y'all is perfect. Beautiful. Both of them good. Check this out. See that? So real quick, read that 8 through 10. That's fire. Check this out.
Revelation chapter 12 and 8, it says, and prevailed not, neither was their place found anymore in heaven.
See? That's crazy. That's what we're talking about, man. On one level, on a major level. You don't get new heavens, new skies, new earth without taking this nigga down from being, in the throne. He's on the throne. This is what it's talking about. Real quick, keep holding that Isaiah 59, Tazabah, read Psalms 2 and 1 real quick.
I got some too. I got the Psalms.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Psalms 2 and 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
Because they're able to, because it's in the power of their hand. See that? When it is morning, they practice it. When they're in their beds, all this. That's Micah 2 and what? What's that? 1?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. You keep going.
The kings of the earth set themselves.
You want to say something, Har?
Like, I was holding the mic already, so yeah, I was about to grab it, but you got it.
Go ahead, bring it out. We go right back to the brother. Then we gonna get your scripture after if we finish that Psalms too. Go ahead, Mar.
Yeah, kind of. I dropped it. Hold up. Yeah, Micah chapter 2 and 1, it says, Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
Yeah, what does it mean that they're in their beds? This mean they're in their rest right now. This is what the parable of the rich man and Lazarus was talking about. They're the rich man. The so-called white man is the rich man. Lazarus is the so-called black man, the Negro. All right, starting off with on down to the natives. All right, Israel. Esau is the rich man. Jacob, Israel, Yasha, Allah is Lazarus. What went on in that story, that account, that parable? The rich man was in his rest. He was chilling. He was good. He was up high. He was up, like they say these days. I'm up. Lazarus was down, bad. He being taken care of off the dogs around him, the heathen. See that? Because remember the woman called herself a dog. She said the dogs eat from the the crumbs that fall from their master's table. So she, being a heathen, said the heathen or for her was dogs. All right. So when it said the dogs was licking Lazarus' room, basically he was getting at how he lived off the heathen being down, because the top heathen, Esau, is the so-called white man. Esau, he's above all of them. But you know what I'm saying? So that's what it means to be in their bed, they in their rest. And then it went on to say what? They is it because what?
Because
Yeah,
it's in the power of their hand.
you speak on it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just simply like everything the brother just said. They in heaven right now. This they heaven. The current earth, as it's been given into their hands. They the wicked. They Esau eat them according to the scriptures, and the Lord hate them for this, you know. And it says they practice it, you know. So they do what they want to do, including create false images that we looking at right now. Like
Whatever they want to, because they're in the power seat.
exactly.
You got. Go ahead.
No, that's it. You got it.
You got it, Talk about finish that Psalms, then you just get your scripture.
Psalms 2:2, the kings of the earth set themselves.
See, they set themselves. How did they set themselves? Because they took it. They took over. They took over something that wasn't even given to them, but allowed to be given to them. It was given to them because they was taken. You know, no one was trying to be like I think David said. They said, "When I speak, I am for peace," but when they speak, they for war. Nobody was trying to goddamn. Well, ain't nobody trying to go. This devil out for blood. He has not hated blood, man. All right. So this is how he was able to oppress a man in his heritage and take every damn thing, you know, and because he's in the heavens, hence why he painted himself in the heavens. You got it.
The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us.
So he's exalted himself, took himself out of the servant seat and put himself in the power seat and put us in the servant seat. He put us, he pushed for us to be down low, stay in these curses to where we brought down very low, and he's gotten up very high, so high to where he's been likened unto being in the heavens, man. He's in the heavens. That's why I says there's a war in heaven. That's it on that verse.
Yep.
You got it. You bring out your scripture.
This is First Maccabees 3:48, and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images. Precisely what we see in the image that's on the screen, and day to day, they open the book of the law and they made themselves to be like the Most High, because that's what they want to do. They want to be them people. They set themselves, as Psalms 2:2 says. That's the point.
You got it, Mahar. Go ahead. Finish that.
I'm gonna go back to Revelation. I'm gonna finish this Micah chapter 2:2. It says, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. And I just get that because it just put a cap on everything. They take, as the brother Badar was saying, and then to go with the Maccabees, they oppress a man and his heritage. The Lord said he gave us the law and the scriptures. You know, this book is our heritage, and they took it and, you know, put their face there.
God.
Yeah, back to Revelation 12 and 8. It says, and prevailed not, neither was that place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out.
That's the point. So it was so that's why they're gonna be. You gotta start back at 7.
Yeah, we'll do slide.
Yeah.
Revelation 12 and 7. It says, and there was war in heaven.
Yeah.
Ma'aka'Allah and his angels fought against the dragon.
Yep. Why do you think he is war in heaven? Because these ones done set themselves in the heavens. Esau, he used that blessing, that sword. That's how he took everything. That's how the earth has been given into his hand. People basically start fighting back, and it was the Lord's will. You know, he could only come up if he would act out his blessing, which is to kill, steal, and lie. But go ahead.
Yeah. Verse 8 says, and prevail not.
See, they're gonna lose because they weren't supposed to be in the heavens to begin with. Truly, you know what I'm saying? Permanently, it's not to be. And it just got to the point where it was proven because it's the earth, the fucking whole earth polluted. You know, you got something called cigarettes, just cigarettes, and people smoking all type of stuff all over the earth. And it's mainly a lot of the people that's doing it are Jakes. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, and
You
prevail
can't
not.
even go eat. You can't go nowhere without it stinking, without you getting something called secondhand smoke. You know, but go ahead.
Yeah. It says, neither was there place found any more in heaven.
Go ahead.
And
See,
the
so
great
that's
dragon,
it. Neither was there. Neither. That's the point. Neither was there what?
neither was there found any more place. It's like, neither was their place found any
Whose
more in
place?
heaven. Their place
Neither was whose place?
was their place.
See, their place. Go ahead.
Found any more in heaven.
See, neither was their place found anymore in heaven. So they got placed in the heavens. So that's what it's going into. And what's going to happen? Go ahead, finish.
Yep. It says, and the great dragon was cast out. That old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
There it is. Go ahead. You read through 10. That's it.
And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation. It's that intercession. It says in strength in the kingdom of our God.
Yeah, the manifestation of that intercessor. Go ahead.
It says in the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
See, he's cast what?
Was cast down.
See that? So he's the heavens. So people liken unto the heavens. Go ahead.
It says, which accused them before our God day and night.
Yeah, our power, man. So yeah, the intercessor manifested. Like he's the Lord already interceded, which is why we rejoicing. That's why it says, rejoice ye heavens. Because now we're in the heavens. You see that? The Lord switched the seats. Now it's over with. So now we're waiting on it to manifest. Because the Lord came, Yahweh visited the earth, shed his blood, right? He interceded. He prayed for us. Didn't he say he prayed for us? Don't he go to the heavens and mediate for us, like the brother Bakar read specifically, right? Don't he do that? So that means what the brother reading in Isaiah 59, which we could continue now, has started. And that's why it says in Ephesians 2, we can rejoice. Go ahead.
John 17:9, I pray, these red letters, I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them. Say, but for how much has given me, for they are them.
That's beautiful. You got it. If you want to speak on it.
He prayed for the ones that he mediated for, the ones that he stepped in between for, which is the elect, the Israel, and specifically the elect of Israel. I pray for them. He stepped in and mediated, prayed for us, but you know, that's it.
Yeah, going back to this Ephesians 2, and I'm gonna start at 5. And when we were dead in sins, very low, like in dry bones, you know, because we such in a dead state physically and spiritually because of these sins. We're not supposed to smoke. That's a sin. So that's why it says we were dead in sins. A lot of people in the grave because they sinned. And who perpetuate the sins, aka the curses that result in curses? The so-called white man, those in the power seat now. So that's why the Lord, he's like, man. And then we try to avoid this, man. He just pushed the stuff more commercials, you know, cigarettes on every corner. You smoke cigarettes, you get cancer. You know what I'm saying? That shit make your teeth fall out. All type of stuff. It's all type of contaminants and pollutants. Let's get that word pollutants too. in cigarettes. All right, but go ahead. Let me finish this, and then we'll get back to. It says so. So even when we were dead in sins, hath quickened us together with Hamashiach. And you got dudes like Genesis, Hakai, Hassad talking about we not supposed to worship, aka reverence, praise, glorify our Lord, man. Man, it says, by grace ye are saved. See, the Lord did us a favor. He sent this man. That's so when the Lord visited the earth, that's what happened. He interceded. That was him interceding right there. But guess what? He got to come back, right? And that's when he gonna manifest the changing of things. Like this can't go no more. Like it can't go like this anymore. Because no flesh should be saved. Get that real quick. Matthew 24. This shit is crazy, bro. 22. Actually started 21.
This is Matthew 24, verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be.
Yeah, so we on all type of hell, catching pure hell, you know, all type of evils. You know, you got people that's going wild out when they can't buy cigarettes no more because they addicted to them. So this man already made monsters. So that's one reason why I won't be no dang cigarette smoking, any pollutants in the kingdom. All right, who got that word pollutant? Come on.
Yeah, pollutant. And this is in the Google. It says substance that pollutes something, especially water or the atmosphere.
See, so a cigarette is a pollutant. It said, read that part again. That last part. It said, especially what?
Water or the atmosphere.
So it mess up the spirit. On top of that, you know, it pollutes the waters. So this shit is fucking up the waters, pollutants. Cigarettes fuck up the water unbeknownst. Which makes sense because they throw cigarettes everywhere, right?
Right.
Now, how is rain created? It comes
water.
from the earth.
Yeah.
Water, yeah.
It comes from the earth. Like the sky breathes basically up, if you will, vapor. But if the earth is from the earth, but if the earth is contaminated, which we know it is, right? What's being rained down? Only thing is raining down. Only thing is raining down what's coming up. You know?
And then the water is going through the chemtrails. It's going up to chemtrails. That's up there.
Yeah, man, we did a lesson on that. Like the scriptures break down how the rain system works. You know, you can read about it in Job. I think that's Job 14 and like 27. We ain't gotta get into it, but you know what I'm saying? That's how it go, bro. It's crazy. You know. So if pollutants is you got pollutants in the damn water, man. You know, that was it on that. You said the water and what else?
In the atmosphere.
Yeah, man. And let's get that word atmosphere too. Break that down. Get it in the etymology. Shop. Keep reading that, bro, till he get that. That Matthew.
Matthew 24, 22.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Oh no, on the definition.
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead.
Yeah, this on the word atmosphere in the etymology. It's from the word atmosphere. And it says gaseous envelope surrounding the earth. From modern Latin, atmosphere from Greek atmos, and then vapor, which is steam.
Put it on the screen.
Yeah, kind of.
So we got So atmosphere comes from gas. It's a gaseous envelope that surrounds the earth. So that's crazy. It says, and when you break it down, it comes from the Greek word atmosphera, which comes from a compound word atmos. That's what I was gonna say, but and atmos means vapor. Crazy. Steam. And then you got spirit. So spirit goes into what?
Low.
See, yeah, globe, a circle that the Lord sits upon. It says see spirit. In old science, right? Vapor is air, which was considered a part of the earth and a contamination of the lower part of the air. So I mean, so much we go into with that, but yeah, that's just for those that's out there thinking, wondering how this works. You know what I'm saying? It is the damn atmosphere could completely obviously consist of this smoke, these different smokes that's ultimately pollutants that goes up from the people that create them, and a lot of people create them by way of these cigarettes and the different and tobacco natural, but you know everything turned into wickedness for the damn devil, man. You know what I'm saying? When people everything's being misused, you know what I'm saying? And now things is being used in the wrong way to people's hurt. And now the earth, and that's crazy because the earth's supposed to replenish itself and supposed to replenish us. We're supposed to use it to replenish us. But if you hurting the earth, when it's basically when it go out to pour out to you, it's only bringing back to you the poison you put in it. And that's Galatians 6. You reap what you sow. That's the whole, what's the word? What is the word I'm thinking of? The ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? This nigga get the word ecosystem too. This nigga done fuck the ecosystem up. You know? That's why they doing all this. Y'all be hearing about that damn what's that stuff called? The carbon footprinting and all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you because you ain't supposed to breathe in carbon dioxide. But if your whole point of the carbon footprinting system, which we probably gonna have to get that too, get an AI overview on that. What's the purpose of carbon footprinting?
I got it pulled up.
Come on. You got the other one first?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bring that out first.
I got ecosystem.
Which one you got that?
Ecosystem.
Okay, yeah. I got carbon footprint and the AI overview
Okay,
says
let's get eco first then.
Come
on.
Ecosystem says a biological community of interacting organisms and the physical environment.
So the earth is our whole earth, from the air to the ground. Like, you know, they say on Lion King, the circle of life. That's another way of saying the ecosystem. Everything feeds off one another. It's a chain of events. So if we essentially create the fucking rain, right? Because rain comes from vapor that goes up and then it comes back down through the clouds. But all is given us is what it collected from us, what it collected from down here. So if that ain't nothing but crap, you got crap being poured down. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Why you think every year when it's time for the grass to grow back, it don't grow back green anymore? All grass do not grow back green how it's supposed to. Like sometimes it like you be like, damn, how this shit, you know? Because the water ain't no fucking good no more. And that's telling you the earth, the ground curse. Because that's what the vapor come from. Because it says the earth is surrounded in what? By atmosphere, right? The atmosphere is nothing but gases, a gas of envelope. You know, I'm gonna get that word too, because this is stuff you're supposed to understand, which we consider and think about, which is why the Lord's putting us in and he putting us in His seat now. because we gonna consider this. And this nigga know, but he don't give a damn because he the devil. All right. So real quick, they don't really give you now when you go into gas. Oh, it's crazy. Check this out. When you go into the word gas on the etymology, it says 1650s from Dutch gas, probably from Greek chaos. It says empty space, right? It says chaos, see chaos,
Right.
chaos. And it says first used by Flemish chemist J.B. Van Helmont, 1577, 1644. Probably influenced because our bodies make natural gases, which is going into the carbon footprint. They basically trying to say the earth, which you gonna get it, but they basically try to say the earth is fucked up because of people natural gases, because people burping too much, because people passing gas. Y'all fucking the earth up. But how the hell did the Lord put us here? So he's uttering error against the Lord. See that? This nigga, it's crazy, bro. And then that's even spiritual because it say in that same chapter that he's gonna cause the thirst of the drink, the drink of the thirsty to fail.
Right.
But that went into what you read as far as the what meaning was, what word was that where it says it affects the waters and the pollutants. Yeah. So through pollutants, this nigga gonna also cause, the water and rain to no longer be a drinkable. Cause he's polluting it. Remember, the water is created from vapor, from really from the ground up. Hence the earth. So I had this scripture, I was holding it. So let me just get it real quick. We kind of, moving now, but it's all the spirit, man. Gotta get them. Why is hot, man? This is Isaiah 24:5. It says the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. See, so the earth is defiled. So if the rain is made from the earth and the earth is defiled, that's how right. That means the water not gonna be drinkable. You know what I'm saying? Because the scriptures manifold. So we know the drink that he's gonna cause to fail is truly the scriptures. He's taking people away from the scriptures because he's trying to make people think he God. A lot of people turn away from God through what? Yahweh don't even know Yahweh from Yahshua, the true God, by what? AI chat GPT and shit. You know what I'm saying? But on a second level, it's also going into physically. So the drink, a lot of the water not drinkable. You're supposed to have been able to go to rivers, certain creeks and stuff like that and wash your clothes if you had to, take showers and bathe. They used to go on in the back in the ancient times. Remember the story, the account of our foremother, who was that? In the Apocrypha, not Judas, Susanna.
Hey, I don't even see the live on YouTube. I think it's still private.
Oh damn, that's cool. So I want to just go back and watch it. I forgot to make it public. Yeah, it's all good.
Just FYI.
Yeah, we just premiered. It's all good. But anyway, so finishing this up, or will. Damn, I forgot to make it public. Wait a minute. So how is my joint playing? Maybe because it's on here. Hello. Yeah, it's still on. That word too. Because this my bad. I'm not dumbass. I forgot to make it damn public. But anyway, so it's on here. It's just got they just can't nobody access right now. But nonetheless, yeah, I forget what the hell I was saying now, but the earth defiled, bro. That's it. So this is stuff to consider. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you think it's illegal to collect rainwater? Because you can use it. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
But shit, it ain't usable once you done fucked up the earth, because that's what it's created off of. You know, like think about it. You know what proves that? Your body sweating. Your body made out of the earth, right? It represents the earth. Your body creates water. See that? And it sweats. Because basically that's what the earth is doing when it's bringing forth vapors. Vapors is another word for what? Perspirating, right? See that? Yeah.
Perspiring. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what vapor, because we create vapor. Like when you hot, right? You steam come out of you. You start sweating. You got
like in the cold, like when you're working out in the cold, like in the cold weather, you can look at somebody, and if they're hot, steaming and sweating, then you'll see that steam. You'll see steam coming off of them.
That's the spirit, because the brother was just mentioning that at Mahar, like last week. That same mention. That's the spirit. But go ahead, Mar. I think who else? Who's speaking last?
I'm still holding the carbon footprint.
You finished the ecosystem?
There's another one on here actually as decent, but it's kind of saying the same thing. It says a complex network of interconnected system or interconnected system.
So the thus proven the heavens and the earth is connected. That's why Yahweh Baal Shemiah Shah said what? He gonna make a what?
A new heavens.
And a new earth. Because it's an ecosystem. If the earth fucked up, the sky gonna be fucked up. The sky fucked up because the earth fucked up. The sky's messed up because, and the earth is messed up because the people that sit spiritually in the heavens that are in control. That's why it says the earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. So he's telling us how to run the earth, what matters, what doesn't. It says because they have transgressed the laws. See that? If by you smoking shit, you ain't supposed to be smoking these cigarettes, right? You're polluting the air and you're killing the earth. It says change the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. See that? That's Isaiah 24 and 5. All right. And this is Isaiah 24 and 6. Therefore hath the earth devoured the curse. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth. So long as Jake keeps smoking, stay in that sin, the earth is gonna stay cursed. Because you're gonna keep doing things that mess you up. And if you messed up, the earth gonna be messed up. You either messing you up directly or the earth up directly, which is messing you up indirectly down the road. People don't think about these things. It says, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore, the inhabitants of the earth are burned. That's why World War III gonna happen. That's why we rejoicing. Because the kingdom is on its way. And few men left. Talking about the elect. Those is about to rule. You ain't gonna be ruling if you ain't thinking about these things. You think you're gonna be around smoking? Because we're gonna get into way more topics dealing with this series, that things that won't be in the kingdom to come of heaven. Cigarettes, smoking, pollutants. Because we really go in, but you know, it's to say the least. But you got them, Mark.
Yeah, so this AI overview of carbon footprint. It says a carbon footprint is the total amount of greenhouse gases released into the atmosphere by a specific activity, product, or entity.
See, or entity. They saying people responsible for the earth being fucked up. It's y'all burping, that's gas. You know what I'm saying? People passing gas, that's gas. You know what I'm saying? But it wouldn't even matter if these people was eating the right shit. You know what I'm saying? The right foods, fruits, and things like that. That's natural. You know what I'm saying? It's your ass. So that's his cloak. But see, though he try to make that a part of it, know everything he just said that's actually of concern. That's creating horrible gases. Read it again.
Yeah, it says a carbon footprint is the total amount of greenhouse gases released into the atmosphere by a specific activity, product, or entity.
So slow down. So product, activity, or product. Activity. Activity of smoking coming from the product of the devil. The products known as Camel cigarettes, damn Newport cigarettes, dang all type of shit, blunt, Swisher sweets, goddamn Black and Milds,
No,
Vegas, all go ahead.
no, I was just adding it, said black and mild or some shit.
That's he the did you put the can you AI overview the concern for carbon footprinting?
Yeah, we can do that.
What is the concern behind carbon footprinting? What are they telling you with this carbon footprinting crap? Because they're telling you the point of what carbon footprinting is basically the assessing and monitoring of the gases that's being released out, right? Which comes from activities, products, and entities,
Yeah, kind of.
right? Go ahead.
It says the primary concern with the large carbon footprint is its contribution to global warming and
See?
climate change.
So it's fucking the climate up. It's fucking the earth up. It's messing the earth up. It's messing the climate up. It's actually making us sit in a pool of pollutants. Because remember that the earth is subject to an atmosphere, which is created by gases. So they have to come up with a meter, something they watch. They have to observe the what they call carbon footprinting. Because remember, you're not supposed to breathe carbon dioxide. That's why they got them in your houses. Those little, you got the smoke detector and the carbon dioxide detector in there. You exhale naturally carbon dioxide. You know what I'm saying? And all these things is found within the law. You know?
And it's crazy because that goes into like the opposition of everything that they do, which is cut down all of them trees, like which ultimately cleans the air.
It don't even matter no more at this point because they killing the trees. And I don't mean by cutting them down.
Exactly. The tree's not even healthy.
Like the trees was meant to clean the air of a earth that don't got some man-made chemicals on it.
Yeah.
So they're working in overdrive. This nigga is killing the earth. They weren't made to be trying to clean cigarettes and niggas smoking. That shit wasn't, the Lord didn't create that. So the trees dying. They don't got enough. And then if you factor in them cutting the trees down, it's a dub. It's a fucking dub, man. So that's why it ain't just cigarettes and smoking, it's pollutants, all of that, man. Yeah, that's how you know they're in trouble. Here they are coming with this carbon footprinting at the end of their world. It's too late. This is how you know it's played a big part in it. And it's why all your inhabitants stupid as hell. But you got it, Tazaba. You finished that Matthew 24.
Matthew 24:22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Exactly. So thus proving you the trees going in overdrive, man. They not goddamn they're not working. They're going beyond their duty. You know what I'm saying? Like cause the elect the elect is not the elect, but Israel dying from all type of stuff, man. The elect in so much danger, when it comes to pretty much everything on this earth. And one thing being the air. because the trees can't get it done. It ain't enough. It's nothing green no more. And then most of these trees, the spirit, the brother mentioned that though, because most of these trees blighted. They're not in their full strength. Look at them. Most of them don't even be growing leaves back. They just be, especially in piece of shit ass Chicago. So that's pretty much it on that. So that's why it says, I'm going to start Ephesians 2:6, and hath raised us up together and made us sit together in heavenly places in Hamashiach Yahushua. Right? Because this devil, he caused all this sitting in the heavens, being the one to rule, and he gonna destroy the earth, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it on that. You can finish the Isaiah 59. Well, matter of fact, go to go to Isaiah 59. You can finish at 18. And we get that 57. And I think we just had a Siraki 10. Go ahead.
Isaiah 59:18. According to their deeds, accordingly he will repay. Fury to his adversaries, recompense to his enemies. To the islands he will repay recompense.
See? And then that's spiritual to say to the islands he will repay recompense. What goes on in the islands? A lot of corruption, a lot of smoking. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
So shall they fear the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, shall lift up a standard against him.
That's right. You can finish in 20.
And the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from the transgression in Jacob, said the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
Yeah, man. Those that hear these words and hear what's going on. This is not a Winnie the Pooh book. This is a book for rulership. This is a book on the current rulership and all the past rulerships and all the rulership to come. And it tells you, if you want to rule, honor wisdom. All right. And wisdom is definitely not going to be going and smoking. You know what I'm saying? I said, let's get that real quick. Wisdom of Solomon 6, and I get it. I said Wisdom of Solomon 6, or you can get it, Mahar. Wisdom of Solomon 6, and start at verse.
You said start at verse what?
6 and start at 18.
Okay. It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon 6 and verse 18. It says, in love.
Read through 21. You got it.
It says, and love is the keeping of her laws, and the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption.
See, you ain't gonna die. How you gonna die? If the Lord, how you gonna die if you're not smoking? How you gonna die by smoking if you're not smoking? How you gonna die by smoke cancer, lung cancer coming from smoking if you ain't smoking, if smoking ain't allowed? You're not. That's why ain't gonna be no death for us in the kingdom. Not only because we're not gonna be doing these things, but because we're gonna have a new bodies that ain't gonna be able to die. But guess what? Mainly because why? They're not gonna be subject to fucking sinning. Ain't gonna be no goddamn smoking in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's nothing wrong with smoke, like from incense and things like that, but there ain't gonna be no. That's why we keep it simple. It says no cigarettes and pollutants. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be smoking though, per se. You know what I'm saying? Like not smoke. Not even say it like that, man. We ain't gonna be no goddamn smoking. So all that rolling up your sweets and joints and all that. There's nothing wrong with the use of the plant marijuana, if you will. But it was to be ate. It was to be steeped. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't to be smoked, bro. All right? You ain't supposed to be smoking. And you dang sure shouldn't be smoking some man-made chemicals from Esau. All right? So since we say that, go ahead and continue.
Yep. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6 and verse 19, and incorruption maketh us near unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
See that? So now we can actually be in a state where the Lord can deal with us. All right, go ahead. And that's spiritually and physically. All right, by the keeping of her laws. You can't, how the hell you gonna dang adhere to the Lord, be next to the Lord, and you smell like cigarettes, smell like Black and Miles, you high as a kite. You know what I'm saying? Smoked out. Ain't shit ain't you think that's gonna be going on in the kingdom, man?
This shit's so damn bugged up, bro, just to think about this. You know what? Like when they smoke cigarettes, they got their breath stink like yeah, man.
That shit not gonna be. That shit. Go ahead,
man, bro. Shit just bugged out, man. Like it's just to really think, and then you gotta really think how many Jake we know who like do this shit. Like that's why many Jake is gonna be destroyed, man. Like they like the poster child for that type of behavior.
Go to if you can get it, bro. 1 Corinthians 3:16. Started 16, read through 17. That's it. Yeah, niggas think that shit cute. You know, getting high and all that bullshit. Now your ass gone, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
This is 1 Corinthians 3:16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and that the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai dwelleth in you?
Yeah, and the spirit likened unto what? Wind, right? Like a smoke. So you can't have two winds in you, man. The Lord was a smoking himself. Remember when he would be you read the Old Testament? Yeah. When he would be in the tabernacle, the tent, it'd be filled with smoke. That's his spirit. So how you gonna feel it? It wasn't filled with other smokes. How you gonna feel it? How the Lord gonna be there, like the brother said, if you smell like smoking shit, cigarette smoke? It's not gonna go. That shit, it will be no cigarettes on the planet Earth when we ruling. Not one. It ain't gonna be no black and all over. That's why you think he gonna be brought so low, because he makes so much money off that shit. So that means he gonna lose all those businesses. Who gonna take those businesses from him? Us, through Yahweh Shai, man. That's what that means. That means as high up as this nigga, don't nobody believe it right now though. As high up as this dude is, bro, the Lord's telling us we gonna take him from being CEOs of all these damn companies that push these polluted ass products to our people, to the earth, and he ain't gonna make $1 off of them no more. Not one. Yahweh Shai, that's why it says he gonna stain his raiment, because they gonna fight. You think that Esau is gonna go down? That's why he hate you. That's why we rejoicing. Everybody thinks it's a goddamn game, man. We supposed to be in a mindset of how we finna get this thing right, man. And how we gotta be right if we want to be around and do that. Make no goddamn sense. Go ahead, finish, bro.
It says 1 Corinthians 3:17 says, if any man defile the temple of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, him shall Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai destroy.
See?
For the temple.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
For the temple of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is holy, which temple ye are.
He ain't sharing it with your weed, nigga. He's not sharing it with your cigarettes. He's not doing that. Y'all all messed up in it. Esau did a number on you, man. You supposed to drink weed, if you will, man. Steep it. But they don't think like that. This shit turn your lips black. Niggas' lips turning black. Gum just look dead. Dead as hell, man. Let me read this real quick. This is Isaiah 14:7. I'm gonna start at 5. It says, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepters of the rulers who smote the people in wrath who smote the people in wrath. See that coming down, having short. He pushing more. How you see how he's saying there's all these tariffs and stuff going on, but Jakes can still buy them blunts, cigarettes. Nigga, damn liar, man. It says with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted. Why? Because he knew he was gonna have to come down, and he knew his brother Jacob, his little brother Jacob, was on the earth with him. So he's been ruling in anger. That's why he's ruled in so much hate and envy this entire time he's been ruling, instead of what? Rejoicing. Get that real quick in Lamentations 4:21. They can't rejoice. He's like, they gonna put their foot in my ass. You got it.
Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 21. It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked."
See? So his ruler and his wrath, because it says wine is raging, strong drink is raging. Wine is a mocker, strong drink is raging. So that's that wrath. So Esau, in his wrath, is showing himself to be drunk. He's coming off like, because he all over the place. This nigga, he fucking with you. He in all the hoods across America. Then he over there talking about Russia better stop beefing with some shit,
Right.
with some shit that's going on in their area when he already over here.
Nigga in the sky.
Nigga in the sky.
Fucking
Nigga
ocean.
in the he building bunkers.
Yeah, his ass every fucking way doing shit that he ain't got no damn business doing. It's just crazy.
You talking about make America great again?
Fuck nigga drunk as hell, man. Sorry, gonna beat this dude ass, man.
Like, cause when you're drunk, you know, like when people drunk, they got different types of drunk. You know, like, look, man, what kind of drunk are you? It's like he all of them, all different types, all at once.
Raging drunk. But yeah, I get you. You all type of shit. Sit down. You don't know how you want to be.
It's crazy, man. It says he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted. See, he being chased now. See that? With this truth starting off, the spirit of the Lord. Every time he look in the mirror, he probably see Yahushua. He probably see you. He probably see some nigga he seen earlier. You know what I'm saying? Seeing you with his woman, him dead, you know what I'm saying? Coming back to get his ass handed to him again. You know, until the Lord eradicate him. That's written, man. It says, and none hinder it. We gonna chase him. That's what this talking about, man. Now, what is this scripture going into? It says the time those that was ruling and all this anger is gonna be persecuted, meaning they're gonna be chased. Why? Because they chased us. They hated, they didn't hate blood. They was constantly after us. That's why. Why? Because they think they can get rid of us, they can stop this from happening. So that's why they put out the cigarettes, is to kill us and keep you from God. And that was their way of keeping you how about from y'all on the earth. Trying to make you high as a kite, trying to give you cancer, everything, man. He told you better not collect that water. You know what? I don't know how powerful these trees is, so I'm gonna just cut them down any goddamn way, even though the trees are fucked up. And that's what it's gonna go on to say. But it says these moths gonna get chased at a time. They're gonna get chased from where? Out the heavens. We're gonna bring all these CEOs down. This is what this is going into. All of them, bro. Go look up the CEO of the same dude on all of them like smoking products that be at the gas stations. I did a lesson on this some years back. He owned everything, bro. It's the same shit. It's just like pick your poison. You like this type of poison, this poison, but it's the same devil selling it to you. But anyway, it says, and none hindereth. Meaning, once the time comes for us to possess the kingdom, somebody get that real quick. Daniel 7. It's over with. No one's stopping us, bro. We're gonna be on their ass like white on white, rice, as they used to say.
Yep, this is Daniel 7:18. But the
No,
saints,
not that one. Not that one. Jump to that's it too, but get the particular one. Get 22.
Daniel
In
7
fact, start at 21. Slocky.
and Daniel 7:21. I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints, and prevailed against them until the ancient days.
Yep. Until the what?
Until the ancient of days came,
Mm-hmm.
and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High.
See?
And
so it's a time period. That's that little season. Once that time is up, that cigarette, that enchantment, all that crap that they was using ain't gonna work. It's gonna be over with. We gonna chase them down. Every CEO that put the earth, put us in this state, that kept us in this state, or perpetuated the curses upon us, sin upon us, to where we stay in this state, is gonna be brought down, because it's by that to where the earth stayed in the state that it was in. You can read the next. Keep going.
It says, and the saint. It says, until the ancient of days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom.
It's over with. So that's why it means we're gonna persecute them, and none's gonna hinder us. The same one that ruled in anger, that smote the people with a continual stroke, you know, he just kept beating our ass, kept beating it to where the earth was getting his ass beat. If he had to beat the earth ass to beat our ass, that's what he was gonna do, and that's what you see. That's why it got to be a new heavens and a new earth, but it got to start with them spiritually, coming out of the heavens, you know, and to where we're put in the heavens and can rule now, and not rule now, but forevermore. Which is why it says he's gonna it's gonna be a new heavens and a new earth. So the new earth is talking about what? Get real quick. Get Sirach 33:10 real quick.
Sirach 33:10. And all men are from the ground.
Get 1 Corinthians 15 and jump to like the 14th chapter. Go ahead.
It says,
come on.
And
52. Go ahead, Ak.
Sirach 33:10. And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth.
See, that's it. So when it says it's going to be a new heaven and a new earth, right? Let's get that real quick. This is Revelation chapter 21. Where is that at? Yeah, and 1, it says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth. So it's going to be a new rulership, hence new heavens. That's what we've been going into. And now what does it mean by in a new earth? It's talking about new bodies for us to where we can rule forever. It says, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. Now go to that 1 Corinthians. Start at 49.
Yeah, 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 49, it says, and as we have borne the image of the earthly, we shall also bear the image of the heaven.
See? So that's how you have a new earth, a new heaven, and a new earth coming unto you. Because a new power, a new domain, a new dominion is coming to the earth. The devil, so-called white man, coming out of the power seat. People that know how to rule the earth is going to be ruling the earth. All right? Real quick. This is really quick, Salakia. This is, you still holding that Sirach 10? Tell us about Bakar.
Yep.
Up to 4.
Sirach 10 and 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
See? And what's over the earth? What's physically over the earth? The heavens, the sky. See that? So it's going to be a new heaven. It's going to be a new dominion, a new ruler, a new ruling class people, those that know how to rule it. And that's the saints, starting with the elect, those that's meditating on this, that the Lord gave this to. So he says, blessed are your eyes and your ears what they see, because you got the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. People don't even know the kingdom of heaven is a new power on the earth. People think Russia gonna rule. They think all the people think gonna die, go to heaven, party in the sky. You got Genesis, so-called prophets, they false prophets, talking about how we ain't gonna live forever. So how the hell would the kingdom go forever? Then on one hand, they believe we're gonna rule on the earth, but we can't rule truly if we ever able to die. And what's the main way we able to die? By sinning. So those new bodies are gonna be perfect to where we don't sin. So that's what it's talking about. So this is how the Lord is gonna make sure this happens. He's gonna create a new heaven and a new earth, and the first heaven and the first earth, and they ain't gonna be no more. They're gonna pass away, man. When all things are fulfilled, that's Matthew 5. What's gonna be fulfilled? What we read in Isaiah 14, Isaiah 59. See that? Revelation 12, Sirach 10. The thing Sirach said is gonna be that's prophecy. The brother Tazabah just read prophecy 10 and 4. 1 Corinthians 15, the brother Mahar reading right now. Because he said, if you can jump there real quick, Tazabah 5 and jump to the point.
You said 1 Corinthians 15?
Yeah, started 17 through 18.
1 Corinthians 15, verse 17. And if Hamashiach, Yahushua, be not raised.
My bad. I thought I said 5.
Yeah,
Matthew 5 and 17 through 18.
right. Matthew 5, verse 17.
Come on.
Says, think not that I am come to destroy the law.
So the Lord wants you thinking, right? He wants you understanding. He wants us doing this, what we doing now. And he said, don't think that he's come to what?
Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
To destroy the law. Go ahead.
Or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Because the law is going to be used to get the earth in order. See that? The law tells you that the heathen that are around about the Israelites are the only people they're supposed to take for servants. And they could take them as make them their handmaids and slaves forever as an inheritance. That's Leviticus 25. So how the heck could the Lord come and destroy the law? That means you got to be subject. If you're not an Israelite, you got to be subject to an Israelite forever, and your kids if they want to. Why? Because they have the law. It's to keep the earth in order. You keep going. So he ain't come to destroy that. And then the law is also prophecy. That's basically like if you will, like pretty much a way of how these prophecies we telling y'all is gonna come forth because it's in the law. But niggas be talking about what? The law done away with. But the Lord said, think not. He came to do that. He ain't come to do that. He came to make sure it gets put in effect. That's why the dang earth is messed up now. Go ahead.
Matthew 5 and 18.
And earth is synonymous with what again? Not just the ground we walk on, but who?
People.
Exactly. Us. Adam. That's why Jake messed up now. People messed up now. You got it.
Kind of how you said a while back in the video, as long as Jake's smoking cigarettes, the earth is going to be in this messed up state. You know, because the earth, the state of the earth will reflect the Israelites. So if the Israelites are in a fucked up state, the earth is going to be in a fucked up state. And then once the Israelites as a whole, starting from the elect, then the earth is going to be mirroring that, basically. Much better.
That's right. I got some real quick. This is Psalms 119 and 119. It says, I'm actually starting at 118. Thou hast trodden down all them that err from thy statutes. See, thou hast trodden down all them that err from thy statutes, for their deceit is falsehood. Thou puttest away all the wicked of the earth like dross. And what takes away dross? Fire, missiles. It says, therefore I love, and Yahushua come to set fire on the earth, and he wish it was burning already. Therefore I love thy testimonies. He can't wait to rule. Get this thing back right. We're going to be living. It says, my flesh trembleth for fear of thee, and I am afraid of thy judgments. Right. I in. It says, I have done judgment and justice. Woo, that's dealing with the throne. Leave me not to mine oppressors. Exactly. That's crazy, man. Think about that. Getting to the point. Be surety for thy servant for good. Let not the proud oppress me. Mine eyes fail for thy salvation. We can't wait for this to happen. And for the word of thy righteousness. Exactly. Because it's all going to make everything better, man. Whoever ain't with it going to die. So, and that's good for you. You know what I'm saying? You'll be back. Deal with thy servant according to thy mercy and teach me thy statutes. That's what's going on. We learn the statutes of Yahweh Shema Shah. It says, I am thy servant. Give me understanding that I may know thy testimonies. And what's the testimonies? The spirit of what?
Prophecy.
Spirit of prophecy.
There you go. This the point. It is time for thee, see, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, to work, for they have made void thy law. See that? So that's why the brother talks about reading this. You got it. Matthew 5.
Matthew 5:18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled.
Now, knowing that the heavens represent people and the earth represents people, now that should give you way more understanding of this now. Until heaven and earth pass, meaning these people come out of power, right? And the earth gets and we get put in that seat, and we get the new bodies to where we're able to push out that law. Because imagine us trying to push out the law and rule the earth right now. What would we look like? Hypocrites, right? Because you couldn't keep it. So that's what he's talking about. He gonna give us bodies to where we ain't hypocrites and we can keep it. And if we can keep it, how we ever gonna go off? Thus, the kingdom gonna go forever. So until because they ain't like he's not saying the law gonna be done away with. Read it one more time. That last verse.
Mm-hmm. Matthew 5:18. It says, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled.
That's it, man. So it's manifold with that word pass. But he's not saying once that happens, the law's gonna be done away with. Nah. First of all, who is he talking to? He's talking to Israel. He's talking to Jake. So these things of it are still gonna be as they are until everything passes. I mean, aka what? Because I said pass is manifold, right? It's fulfilled, meaning it happens, meaning it's held up. Once heaven and earth pass. If heaven and earth ain't passed, meaning the power seat ain't got to change, and we ain't got them new bodies, everything ain't fulfilled yet. So that's one of the things that got to be fulfilled. So the Lord, he's giving basically the Lord. That's a prophecy in itself. He said, because he said till. And I was just speaking on this like a couple weeks ago, but go ahead, Mar. So when they said that, go ahead.
It's real quick. Baruch 4:1. This is the book of the commandments of God, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and the law that endureth forever. See, forever.
Mm-hmm.
So after the new bodies, after all the things written in the book come to pass, the law is still going to be around. It's still going to endure, and it's still going to be on the scene.
Yep. Now read 19 to keep this clear. In the fifth chapter. You had some?
Lie. Yeah, I
Come
was
on.
just wondering what you were saying. You got it right.
Matthew
Yeah.
5:19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
Mhm.
But
So the Lord is saying that's what this explained the previous verse. He's saying you still gotta acknowledge these laws. Period. Because guess what? When we get the new bodies and we're in the power seat, are we gonna have to acknowledge them? No, we ain't gonna think about them. They're gonna be second nature. That's what he's saying. You're not even gonna have to think about it. That's why he said, think not. Because motherfuckers thought when Yahweh Shai was on this, look at these Christians. They think they understanding of the law is not that the law is. A lot of niggas do think the law bad. They like, that shit wicked. I can't put the death of that. But a lot of them think they don't have to acknowledge the law anymore because Yahweh Shai came. But that's not what Yahweh Shai came for. The law is so instrumental in him coming back. It was the whole reason why he came in the first place. How did he come to do away with it? Hell no. He came to make sure the whole nation don't fucking vanish. Because if we vanish, the whole earth gonna vanish. Who gonna take Esau down? If the nation of Israel vanish, what does that mean for Yahweh Shai? He gonna vanish because he an Israelite. That's why Paul said, "Has God forsake his people?" Did he forget his people? No. Our people the Lord had to loose the seals of what the hell is going on. So the law at times, because we in times where we subject to the heathens and it's not expedient. So at times the law can be a burden, but you still have to acknowledge it because that's why he's here in the first place. That's why shit is fucked up in the first place. This is why y'all dying in the first place. You gotta acknowledge it. You can't just do what you want to do, bro. It's by this you make things right expediently. So you have to still acknowledge it. So what is he saying? He's saying in the 17th verse, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle, the smallest little thing, right? That's expedient for you to do, shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. So meaning when you get to the 19th verse, when he says, whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. You're supposed to still acknowledge them. Period. Use them. You don't make void the law through faith. But a time is coming, is what he's getting into. That's why it's prophecy. Well, you ain't gonna have to sweat this. But that ain't happened yet, man. So until this devil got because the devil's still in the power seat. And you still in these chains of darkness, and the earth still messed up, and the earth gonna be worse after this time that I'm telling y'all this. So if you don't acknowledge the law now, it's gonna be worse because that's why it's like this in the first place. So you have to still acknowledge it. But when the time come when I come back, guess what? Y'all ain't gonna have to sweat it like that because why? It's gonna be second nature to you, but it will not be done away with. The law has to be used really in reality when you think about it for y'all to endure. How the fuck the elect gonna endure if they make void the law through faith? That's what he's saying. Go ahead. And that's how you know he's saying this, because he's talking about the kingdom of heaven in the next verse. You can finish it out.
Matthew 5:19 continue, but whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
Now, what is this lesson we basically doing? It's basically teaching the commandments. Now read the next verse, Baba Kashah.
For I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees.
Oh, hold on. Your righteousness don't come by the law anymore, baby. Yahweh Shai, he died. I'm gonna say Yahweh Shai and everything. Jesus, he died for us and blah, blah, blah. So if I tell somebody that got a choice, they come to me and tell me they got a choice to eat a rat or chicken, and I tell them it don't matter. Is that righteous?
No.
And if I tell them to eat the mouse, or if you want to eat the mouse, you can eat the mouse. You can eat the rat. You can eat the rat. But that's right. Is that righteous? Hell no. And shit, fuck you. Say pig, man. So you got the choice to eat chicken or swine, and I tell them, man, you can eat that pork chop, man. You use your Howard Shah. Your Howard Shah establishes that you righteous to the Lord while you still acknowledge the scriptures. The scriptures which consist of the law, dummy. You're supposed to use the law, man. He just called it righteousness. So can we murder people? Can we go catch bodies? No. Why? Because that's against the law. It's not righteous, right? By the law. You got it. There you go. You just finished the verse.
Matthew 5:20.
And close out.
For I say unto you that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven.
So that and smoking one of those things, man. All right. So until heaven and earth pass, that was the point of all this. All right. You still gotta acknowledge it. Until this devil get put out of the power seat, that day manifests, which we know is coming, and we preparing for. So until heaven pass, until that when Yahweh shall get back, put what I'm saying, and then raise us up to where we get the new bodies until earth pass, meaning that nothing ain't. You guys still acknowledge this to all be fulfilled, man. This is your only way you're going to endure, and not get judged when this nigga get judged for uttering error against the Lord's law and getting all the people of Israel to do so with him. All right, so you got it, Mahar.
Yep. It's back to the 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and 51. It says, behold, matter of fact, 49 is what we kick it off at. It says, and as we have borne the image of the earthy, we shall also bear the image of the heavenly.
So when it's saying that new heavens and new earth on the main level, it's talking about people, to where you're going to physically have spiritually, to where you're going to physically have a new heaven and a new earth. That's it. Go ahead.
Kind of, that's that, the heavens, within you.
Exactly. You got it.
Yeah, verse 50, it says, now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of God.
See? That's it.
Neither does corruption inherit incorruption.
Go ahead.
Behold, I shew you a mystery.
Mm-hmm.
We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed.
Yep. Now, and why is that? Let's go back to the Daniel we read. Go ahead. Why are we gonna be changed? Because we have to. We can't inherit the kingdom. We can't persecute these mugs to where nobody can hinder us. Because why? If we trying to push the law to them and we in bodies that can still sin, we hypocrites. And if we can, go ahead.
Yep.
And then we can die. So who gonna stop? Who? Now we're stoppable in the physical sense. So that's why we have to get new bodies. This is what it's talking about. So that's why I says none's gonna hinder them. Because these motherfuckers is gonna literally be persecuted down from heaven, from all their power seats, through that power and dominion being given unto us when that time of our kingdom coming, to where he don't got no more power. It's over with. So read real quick, somebody Sirach 17 and jump to verse 30. This is gonna prove it.
Sirach chapter 17 and 30, it says, "For all things cannot be in men, because the Son of Man is not immortal."
Exactly. And what's the main thing in you? The kingdom. See that? But it can't manifest as such to where we can go chase these people right now. Because we don't got the body to do it, man. That's what that means. You can still sin. So the Lord's gonna change you before we start that period. And that devil knows this coming. He knows it. That's what this means. You got it.
Yep. Continue. Well, that was it. Read that again.
No, that's it. You jump back.
Yep,
Go ahead and finish.
Back to 1 Corinthians 15 and verse 51, it says, "Behold, I shew you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed."
And what's one of the mysteries? Hence the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. All right. This is Matthew 13 and 11. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. So it's secrets when it comes to the kingdom. Hence how the kingdom is going to manifest. The kingdom that's to come, that's going to come on earth. How? You see, it's a ecosystem in itself on how it's going to work. See that heavens and new earth going together. See that? To where they both going to change. When you get a new heavens, you're going to get a new earth, but you'll get a new heaven by a new earth being gotten. See that? Meaning we'll get a new rulership, a righteous government for people, for ourselves on earth when we get new bodies. And thus, and change, it'll turn into a physical new heaven and new earth. We're going to renew the whole physical earth. Everything going to be renewed. It's going to be amazing. This realistically talking. This ain't sci-fi. Everybody going to use land Sabbaths, all of that, man. It's going to be real. We taking all that nigga airplanes out of the air. Everything, bro. And it's going to be bad for a lot of years because you got to think these people are going to be relapsing because why you think it says the nation that won't serve you going to be utterly destroyed? Because they're going to be damn so addicted to the stuff Esau gave them, so where they going to fight back. Niggas going to be wilding. Why you think we going to get the rod of iron to break their ass? Niggas going to be relapsing on you. Oh, you going to niggas going to be trying to make cigarettes and shit. They going to get put to death. You know what I'm saying? Pushing some other guy. You still pushing you're supposed to get put to death like that. Any that will not seek Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, meaning that will not have Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah reign over them, shall be put to death. That's what the scriptures say. Any that will not seek the Lord should be put to death. All right? Get that scripture. That's why it's going to be goddamn so damn hard, man. I think that's in Joshua. My bad, Chronicles 15 and 13. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be rough. If you know, that's why it's gonna take 1,000 years. We're gonna rule 1,000 years. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be work.
I got one.
Come on. No, get the one in 2 Chronicles 15 and 13.
You got it. Go ahead.
If you got it, come on.
Yeah, Chronicles 15 and 13, it says that whosoever would not seek the Lord Yahweh God of Israel, it says
start at 12. Check this out. Come on.
2 Chronicles 15 and 12, it says, and they entered into a covenant to seek the Lord Yahweh God of their fathers with all their heart and with all their soul. That whosoever would not seek the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, God of Israel, it says should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman.
Yep. So you're gonna have that amongst all the nations. So that's and the things written aforetime written for our learning. So when we entered the covenant in the past time, you know what I'm saying, and we was locked in, like, okay, this time, like, yeah, we gonna make our way prosperous. We laying down the law. Hey, that's it, man. Anybody that come trying to throw that, hey, you gonna get put to death. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be putting little shorties to death through the spirit. Little niggas still smoking cigarettes and shit from Germany or something. You know what I'm saying? I might, yeah. Look, London, this gonna be real. This shit gonna be real, bro. It's gonna be very real, very real. All right, go ahead, Mahar.
Yep. It's back to the 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 51. Behold, I shew you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed.
Every last elect that's left, you know, and those that went to sleep in the Lord, getting a new body. Go ahead.
In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump.
See, when Yahweh Shah come back, that's 1 Thessalonians 4. It
Yep.
said he's going to descend with the archangel Michael, who according to Daniel 12 is going to come back during that time, unlike any before, where niggas smoke the fuck out and polluted and all type of just crazy down here. He gonna descend from those chariots with Yahweh Shah with that loud trump. Those ships. And he gonna beam up. They're gonna start gathering the elect, and those that will sleep in the Lord are gonna be raised first. As you're gonna read, you got it.
Yep. 1 Corinthians 15 and 52. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump.
Yep.
For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed.
See, they're gonna get changed first, and we gonna be changed. Those that's left. Go ahead.
For this corruptible must put on incorruption.
Because that's a mystery of the kingdom of heaven. That's how the new heavens and new earth gonna come. You gotta get a new body. That's how you're gonna be able to clean the air, clean the earth back up. You gotta get a new body. And it gotta be a body that's not subject to sin. All right, you can finish that verse and we're gonna move on. We're gonna close out. Go ahead.
It says, and this mortal must put on immortality.
See that? All right. So that's it. So let's get 2 Ezra 8 and somebody jump to verse 53. Start at 51 and then jump to 53.
2 Ezra 8 and 51. But understand thou for thyself and seek out the glory for such as be like thee.
Yeah, understand how this thing gonna go down. What it's gonna take. What is the scripture talking about when it said new heaven and new earth? The Lord not gonna take all the inhabitants off the earth, put them on another planet, because that's why he had other planets, and then he gonna bring the new earth, the new heaven he got, and then he gonna teleport everybody back. No, man, Lord not doing all that. He could if he want to, but that's not written. The earth gonna be back in a paradise state when the damn so-called white man go down. And you know who gonna play a major hand in that happening? The saints with Yahweh Shah. That's it. And then the damn heathens, they gonna goddamn be used to. That's why we gonna have slaves. And if you want, and that's it. And it ain't gonna be no king. Ain't gonna be no cigarettes. If you ain't with that, you don't see Yahweh Shah, you gonna get put to death. And the Lord don't even get us started about the 2/3. The majority of the people, they gonna be eradicated. They not making it. If you're not with this, you ain't of the elect. You know what I'm saying? And you in America, you will be dead. That's a fact. Ain't like no little horrors come up out of this motherfucker. It ain't gonna be. That's why you say you're gonna root up, man. Ain't gonna be one goddamn left, man. That's how this is gonna happen. Go ahead.
2 Ezra 8 and 53. The root of evil is sealed up from you.
See?
Weakness and the moth.
Now that's manifold. The root of evil is sealed up from you, meaning everybody that's a source of evil influence, sin, is gonna be. They're gonna die. And the source of that is your own neighbor, first and foremost, that's under the control of the God of this world, the so-called white man, who has blinded the eyes of our people, the minds of our people. So all of them gonna go down together. Ain't gonna be no Eves on that Keisha shit left. You know what I'm saying? That shit over with, man. Ain't gonna be a woman that give you to eat and go off. That shit is done. It's over with. Watch, we're gonna be back in power, man. Watch. Go ahead.
The root of evil is sealed up from you. Weakness and the moth is hid from you.
See, weakness in the moth is hid from you. So how the hell we gonna not rule forever? How the hell are we gonna be able to not chase these people to where can't nobody hinder us? How? That's why I says we gonna persecute them, and they ain't gonna be none to hinder. Cause we gonna be on such a level, man. Like it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like we was never in all this hell. You was never broke. Your hair wasn't fucking just so-called nappy. You wasn't just, you know what I'm saying? You know, brothers missing teeth and shit. All your teeth gonna be back. All that, man. Teeth unlike, and it ain't gonna be none like these bodies. But you gonna have a brand new body. It's gonna be crazy, man. Like that. That's why he said, just hold on, and you can see it, man. This Bible more realistic than people. These people, the imagination. Niggas making up shit. They want to change it. Because they in their goddamn imagination. But this Bible is reality, man. Go ahead.
Yeah.
It's going to be like your ass wasn't just going to work. For the damn so-called white man. He said in a twinkle. That's what he mean by a twinkle of an eye. Like that. Go ahead.
2 Corinthians 8:53. The root of evil is sealed up from you. Weakness and the moth is hid from you. And corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten.
You're going to forget about that shit. We're going to be on such... You're going to feel so good when you're in that new body. Knowing you get a good rest, you get a good... How you feel after a good stretch. That's how... take all your best days, man. You're going to feel like that, man. You know how you feel good when you just got cleaned up? You got on some of the best stuff. That, man, it's going to be... It's unimaginable. But that's the stuff we're talking about. That's the Lord dealing with, man. Not how you feel strong as hell after doing some workouts. You feel like you're in the best shape of your life. That's how it's going to be. Who the hell going to hinder us? And now you know you ain't ever going to die again. You ain't ever going to so-called work. Ain't no more StreamYard. Go ahead. That's what's coming, bro. Akim. And you few sisters that's with us. You got it. Was that it?
Yeah, that was it. I had read 53.
Yeah, that's it. Yep, that's it. So let me finish this. It's Isaiah 4, and matter of fact, you got Daniel. That's it. Daniel, then we're gonna close in the Sirach 10. I got the Isaiah. Get the Daniel, finish the Daniel, go to Isaiah 57, and then we close in Sirach 10. That's it.
Daniel 7:22. It says, until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High. And the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom.
See? That's it, man. That time gonna come, man. That's why the devil, they doing all this crazy stuff. They want you scared as if you going down. As if the whole earth might be destroyed. It's not gonna fucking happen, man. I was just watching some shit on the We On News earlier today, man. And they was like, trying to find out Vladimir Putin supposedly not even the president of Russia no more. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. So it's like, this is those rumors of war. Like, these people just be talking. They doing all this shit with him and Trump, but he not even the president no more. But they was like, basically, the deadline is coming up to where he has to adhere to Trump's threat to basically cease fire with Ukraine, or my bad. Let me put in front of it. He has until the deadline's coming up to where he has to adhere to Trump's social threat, his economical threat. You know what I'm saying? Like on some finance, like more terrorism bullshit like that. So he regarding his ceasing fire, not ceasing fire with Ukraine, but there was this dude went on and was like, shit, they basically on the brink of World War III because at the time when he made the threat, Putin said something. Trump sent the U.S. Marines, I think, over to them through the waters, and they basically was having a standoff with submarines over there. And what ended up happening was dude went on and was like, basically, if they get in World War III, he was like, who has the dude's asking him like, who has the better chance? He was like, really no. He's like, America basically has a higher chance, like in that field, than Russia, but it will be no winners. And it was like, and it result into a point. World War III will result to a point to where the Earth not livable no more. That's literally what he said. And I'm just like, this shit sounds crazy. Like, but are they doing all this? The people around that's like reporters and stuff like that, that's politicians, they don't really know what's going on. But then you got the elite that really do, but they got all this circus crap going on. Again, Esau drunk, exposing himself. Here it is, World War III gonna happen. You're gonna make America great again, but you build bunkers, you beefing with people across the seas, you trying to take us out, but then you saying God bless, they just all over the place. So again, this book is more realistic than people. So that's why it's clear. So they better rejoice while they can, because the Lord is letting us understand all the issues on the earth. And that's why we just got to sit and meditate on these things and be ready for the time to come and pray and watch and be getting ourselves prepared to where you're counted worthy. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't going to be able to get it done in this estate either way, but it gives you a chance to be entered into, you know, you're already in the sweepstakes to be as the first fruits, to where you'll be one of the ones that get changed in the twinkle of an eye to get all this stuff started. And you want to be around for that. So that's it. You got it out.
Isaiah 57.
No, that Daniel 7 is the next verse. That's the last verse. Check this out. That's an important verse.
Daniel 7:23.
Yep.
Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon the earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it in pieces.
See that? So that's going into pretty much Esau's final regime. You know, start with Rome 2. Rome onto Rome 2.0. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Go ahead. You finish. And so that's what these mothers done did. That was just the verse to get that. These mothers done broke all these kingdoms, done wore the earth out, man. They done tread the earth down and broke it into pieces, man. There's no more. And that's spiritually and physically. All right. So yeah, that's it on that. You got it, Mahar. So let me finish this. So yeah, we just got that 57 and Sirach 10. This is Isaiah 14 and 7. I'm gonna start back at I'm gonna start at 7. It says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee. See that? And the cedars of Lebanon saying, since thou art laid down. See, since thou art laid down. Laid down. No feller has come up against us. The earth. This is what the trees saying, the earth. Now, is this actual physical trees? Yeah, but spiritually, initially, no, it's more so spiritually. Talking about men, people of the earth. Since this man got took out of power, chased, persecuted, who did it? Us. That's why I says none could hinder. Who the hell persecuted him? That no, and then to where nobody can stop him. It was us when we got the new bodies. Heaven and earth got changed. And then it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna it's gonna be a relief on the earth. As soon as this nigga go down, bro. Watch. It says, so since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us. Yeah, you ain't gonna see his proud ass no more coming up to you and all this crap. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. it stirred up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones. See, that's spiritual. It stirred up the dead. Didn't Paul say, I do this to stir up your pure minds by remembrance? Who's the dead? Us. It wake up the dead for you, man, for Yahushua when he returned, man. For his return and when he returned. We was woke up, we was stirred up, man. The dead has came out of the grave spiritually, and they're gonna come out of the grave physically. Those that died in the Lord that awoke spiritually before they died or went to sleep in the Lord, they gonna be stirred up, brought back into this thing when the Lord comes back. And then those that was never in the Lord are gonna come out their graves. And it says, even all the chief ones of the earth. So those that are in the power seat, the elites, all the politicians, those that are the CEOs of all these companies. It says, it has raised up from their thrones. See that? All the kings of the nations, every single one. China, goddamn North Korea, Russia, everybody, bro. You know, it says all they, Islam, Israel, all those mugs, man. It says all they that speak, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Yeah, he gonna be nothing but a regular old heathen, subject to Israel, just like everybody else. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave by way of Yahushua coming back and beaming up his elect with the angels, the armies. It says, thy pomp is brought down to the grave, new heaven. It says, and the noise of thy vow, and the noise of thy vows. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. See, and the worms cover thee. Now, who's the worm? Us. See that? He gonna finally be brought down, and we gonna feast off of him, because he's gonna be in a low dead estate in the grave. We'll feast off you when you in the grave. Worms.
Exactly.
And who's the worms? It's talking about Jake, us. Why are we gonna feast off of him? Because he stole every goddamn thing. He got all the riches.
The forces of the Gentiles.
Exactly. So look how that play out. Then he say he chose the weak things to confound the wise. A fucking worm gonna eat your ass, nigga. It's gonna have the last say. While you long gone, how art thou fallen from heaven? Woo, crazy. How art thou fallen from heaven? O Lucifer, son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which did weakest the nations? See that? This is how. Us getting a drop on his ass, man. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. All right. And when he brought down, it's gonna be a new heaven to where it's gonna be a new rulership to where we're gonna clean the air, and it ain't gonna be no more cigarettes allowed and all that. You know what I'm saying? So all this to really go into the cigarettes, but it's the spirit. You know what I'm saying? You got it.
Yeah, what is this? Isaiah 57 and
15.
and 15. Yep. It says, for thus saith the high and lofty one that inhabited eternity, whose name is holy. I dwell in the high and holy place, with him also that is of a contrite and humble spirit.
That's why it says, rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Because the Lord gave us this knowledge. So this is how we dwell in the heavens. Ephesians 2. We've been made to sit in the heavenly places with the Heavenly Father. How about Shah? You know what I'm saying? So now we're pretty much we're not physically in the power seat, but we spiritually already in the power seat, man. You know, we know we're about to be physically in a power seat. Let me put it like that. Go ahead.
Yep. It says to revive the spirit of the humble.
Giving out judgment and justice, sitting on the throne. Did he say when he come back, we gonna sit on 12 thrones? You know what I'm saying? Judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Not saying we, the apostles or nothing like that, but I'm just saying he told that to Israelites. You know what I'm saying? He gonna give us. That's what he talk about. And what's one of the first things we're gonna judge? Ain't gonna be no cigarettes. Ain't gonna be no smoking. That's against the law. The law gonna be handed out, bro. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, and to revive the heart of the contrite ones.
We're gonna be in the new covenant. So it's so many things that's not gonna be allowed in the kingdom to come. You know what I'm saying? And we can't wait. We're gonna end it actually in Matthew 6. Thy kingdom come. Go ahead.
Yeah. It says, for I will not contend forever, neither will I always be wroth. Neither
See?
will I be always wroth.
Yep. So it's and meaning a time is coming where the Lord gonna physically manifest this, that we sitting with him, you know, and we sit with him. We basically of those that run things, that get things done on the earth. That's what it's saying. You can finish that verse. That's it.
Yeah, it says, for the spirit shall fail before me, and the souls which I have made.
Yeah, so the Lord's gonna shorten the time so we can make it. Because if we don't, we'll give way to all this crap and pollutants and smoking and crap that's going on earth. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it on that. So go to that, get that Sirach 10, start at 1.
Yeah, and 1 says,
Matter of fact, yeah, go ahead. It's cool. Spirit.
Sirach 10 and 1, a wise judge will instruct his people.
Yep.
And the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
See? Come on.
As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. What manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
Yep. It's a bunch of witches everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We were speaking about it earlier. Cigarettes ain't nothing but witchcraft made by a witch himself. So all these people that push them, give them to other people, you deal with pharmakia, which is the use or administering of witchcraft, right? Which cigarettes is. And the scriptures say, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. So ain't gonna be no cigarettes in the goddamn kingdom. You people believe you need something you don't need. That's crazy. That's utterly crazy. What the fuck he put in that? This nigga gotta go. And get the word nicotine too till he finished. Go ahead.
The power, no, it says, verse 3, an unwise king destroyed his people.
See? And that's how he's doing it, and he's intentionally doing it. Scripture say he selleth nations through his witchcraft and families. All right? These things he make up to deceive them. Yeah, I need a cigarette break. Nigga taking a puff closer and closer to death. He puffing further and further away from the Lord. You make yourself stankier and stankier. All right? Same thing with your weed and all your other crap you smoke and pollutants. All right? Go ahead. You can finish.
It says, an unwise king destroyed his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
Exactly. And that's going to be who? The princes. The princes, man. The princes being gathered together. All right, go ahead and bring that word out, and we're going to close it here.
Yeah, so I got
Matthew 6.
I got it on Google, and then also I'm getting the etymology slide.
Beautiful.
Nicotine.
It says a toxic, going into pollutant, a toxic.
Just the word nicotine?
Yep.
It's a fucking toxin. That's crazy.
It says a toxic, colorless, or yellowish, oily liquid that is the chief active constituent of tobacco.
So it's a gas. See that? Because that's what it says gas was. Or you going? It's pretty much something with no solid substance. It's not solid. Something that's not solid is a liquid, and that's what the earth atmosphere. That's what the earth is subjected to. Oh, that's so powerful. That's what the earth is subjected to because it has to sit in the atmosphere. An atmosphere will always be surrounding the earth, which is an envelope of gas. So the earth is if all these people do is smoke all this crap, nicotine, right? What does that mean? The earth is basically submerged in toxics. So that's the physical part of the new heavens and new earth. You got it.
Yeah. It says it acts as a stimulant in small doses, but in larger amounts blocks the action of the autonomic, nerve and skeletal muscle cells. It says nicotine is also used in insecticides.
Man, ain't gonna be none of this shit in the kingdom, bro.
Yeah, so this nicotine in etymology. It says also nicotine, poisonous, volatile, alkaloid base found in tobacco leaves.
Let me read something real quick.
Got it.
Real quick, man. This is Daniel 7:25. It says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times, and a dividing of time. See, that it was time for Esau to go down. You know, that hill on that, that hand on that hill. You got it. So yeah, basically, I just the point to get that is that Jake wore the fuck out, man. Our people bodies out of there. Niggas muscles and skeletons is all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like from all this crap, just off you breathing it. You ain't got to smoke. This shit, you breathe the air that travels, circulates. You know what I'm saying? It's the perfect. Like the earth naturally got vents, air vents. So it travels. The same air passes. Why you think it rains here and then it'll be raining in Texas tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? It passes through. It hits everybody. We all breathing the same shit. That's how fucked up this is. You got it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it that's on here. It's telling the rest of where it's derived from, but that was the point.
Okay, Con, that's it. You got it, bro. How's it, bro?
Matthew 6, right?
No, finish verse 3 through 4. Then 6, that'll be it.
Sirach 10:3. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
And you got to understand that an unwise king destroyed his people. These your citizens.
Yeah.
Dumb ass dude, man. This dude, bro. Go ahead.
The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
See, in due time, man. And we know that time. That time is to come, and it's going to be through Jacob's trouble. When we loose those bands and break the hell out. All right. So that's what's going on, man. So somebody, you can go ahead and jump to Matthew 6 and was it 10 or 11? Somebody get Psalms 47 and 9, and that'll be it.
I got the Matthew 6. It
Yep.
says, Matthew 6 and 10, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven.
See, so our kingdom's gonna come, man, and that's what we're here for. We here to meditate on this. This is what we're here for, doing this. Go ahead and bring it out, close it out there.
Psalms chapter 47, verse 9. It says, the princes of the people are gathered together, even the people of the God of Abraham, Yahweh. It says, for the shields of the earth belong unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. He is greatly exalted.
See? So we're gathered together because our kingdom's about to come, and our kingdom is gonna protect the earth because we the shields of the earth. It's gonna protect the earth again. So that's what's going on, man. So Lord willing, you got some out of this. Was there any closing words you want to say? All right, this is the first edition, episode, installment of things that won't be in the kingdom to come, or things, or kingdom of heaven. You know, cigarettes, smoking, and pollutants. All right. So till next time, we're gonna give all praise to Yahweh, Vashom, Yahweh Shai, Wahawah Kakadash.
Gosh.
Double honors to the apostles of the Great Millstone Church, as well as to the elder bishops. Salutations on down to the rest of the elders, and Akim also of the branches holding forth this true word, of life and all true faith and sincerity. Till next time, we say Shalom,
Shalom.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.